I'm Heyzeus, and would you like to win a minimal wear Bowie knife safari mesh? If you do, check the link in the description below. Anyway, in this video, I want to look at who is doing the buying when stickers are sold at each major, and what this means for the money that teams receive at the end of the event, because I think there's actually a very interesting pattern here, and I think people might also be surprised to see what it is. And I want to do this comparison with the FaZe team stickers. I'm going to go on CSGO and see how much of each type of FaZe team sticker has been sold at the last 5 majors. The one where they went out in the groups, the other one where they went out in the groups, the one where they finally made it into the quarters, the one where they literally went out 0-3 in the groups, and the one where they choked away the chance to win the grand final. Now, these numbers only give us a very rough idea of how many FaZe team stickers Valve themselves sold, but what they can do is give us a good way of comparing the total number of stickers Valve sold from one major to another, because the more stickers that Valve sells, the more transactions can potentially take place on the Steam market. And obviously this does give a slight advantage to the older stickers, but generally speaking the most active period on the market for these stickers is the first month after the sticker sale ends, so it's not going to have a huge impact on the total number at the end of the day. Anyway, what you might notice is that there's a correlation between FaZe selling a lot of stickers and FaZe getting humiliated in the tournament. It's like they sell the most stickers when that F on their logo becomes a great big F for fail, or F for fuck up. And this makes these stickers quite intriguing for me, because whatever's driving these sales, it definitely isn't FaZe's performance in game. So what else could be causing this? Could it be that at certain points the player base was larger, which meant more people were doing pick'ems, therefore they sold more stickers? Well, actually, the player base was at its biggest during the Atlanta and Boston majors, the 2 majors which sold the smallest number of stickers. That's a bit odd. I mean, I know I say trust the numbers, not your gut, but I feel like maybe this pattern isn't what it seems. I feel like maybe we're missing an additional factor. Maybe that factor is the appearance of the stickers. After all, the MLG Columbus stickers are very nice looking stickers and they sold a very large number of units. The problem is though, the 2016 ESL1 Cologne stickers, they're not terrible, but they're not great either. And if we go to the PGL Krakow stickers, they look like garbage, let's just be honest. And this is a problem because if we look at the E-League Atlanta sticker, one of the poorer selling stickers, it's basically the nicest looking sticker here, at least in my view. And this means that if we go back to our graph and sum this all up, the worst selling FaZe stickers are the ones from events where the player base is at its highest, FaZe does the best, and the stickers are good looking. It just doesn't jibe. But as it happens, I've got an alternative take on this, which I think may explain what's going on. And it's going to sound a bit pretentious, but hear me out. I want to look at this as a skins investor. Yeah, I know that's cringe calling myself that, but let's just look at this from the perspective of somebody wanting to make money from investments. First of all, we've got Columbus. Now, at the time, Columbus had very hyped stickers, especially Splice, if anyone remembers that. And they did fairly well shortly after the sticker sale. In fact, the FaZe sticker was worth over $1 at one point, but it didn't last. The price crashed across the board, which would make sense if there was overinvestment in these teams, and that would line up with the huge volume of stickers being sold on the market. Nonetheless, these stickers are still remembered as a success by the community. There was definitely an opportunity to make money here. Following this, we had the Cologne stickers, and these stickers didn't do too well immediately after the major. In the long run, they actually did okay. Choose down the track, the FaZe sticker is now worth well over $1, but at the time, they were viewed as duds. After this, there's Atlanta, and these stickers were an absolute hit. They went up, they stayed up, and they're probably going to keep going up, and they were seen as a great investment. After that, there was PGL. These stickers were spectacular flops. They performed terribly and they were seen as a terrible investment. And finally, there's Boston, which has been perceived as sort of mediocre, but not completely disastrous either. Now, I don't know about you, but I see a pattern here. I see really high volumes of stickers being sold when the previous major stickers were seen as a good investment. Columbus and Atlanta were both seen as good investments, and there's heaps of stickers being sold at the subsequent major, and the opposite is also true. Cologne and Krakow were both seen as bad investments, and there's a far smaller number of stickers being sold at the next major. And I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that what I think is happening here is that the driving force behind these sales figures is how successful the last major stickers were as investments. If they did well, or if people at least think they did well, they invest heavily in the next major. If that major bombs, which it probably will if everyone's trying to buy into the stickers, people don't invest in the subsequent major. And this has fairly big implications. So just consider Atlanta and PGL. So Atlanta has really nice stickers, PGL has garbage pieces of dog shit. There is a 300,000 unit discrepancy between the number of PGL stickers sold and the number of Atlanta stickers sold. There is no way that is due to people liking the PGL stickers more. They look awful compared to the Atlanta stickers. The only way I can conceivably reconcile the difference is if most of these extra stickers were being sold to investors. It just doesn't make sense otherwise. But by implication, this suggests that most of the stickers that Valve has sold at PGL and probably tournaments like Cologne and Columbus were being sold to investors. The huge differences between sales figures don't really make sense otherwise. They can only really be reconciled if investors are a dominant force in the market, which to me is really interesting because sticker investing has always seemed like a really niche thing. It's irrelevant in the grand scheme of things. And in all fairness, it is irrelevant in the grand scheme of things, but this at least suggests that how optimistic investors feel about the major stickers will actually have a big impact on how much money orgs and players end up making from sticker sales, which I think really highlights how big of an impact a healthy skins economy has on this game. Now, before I finish up, I should talk about the Boston stickers. First of all, I shout out a whole bunch of investment videos telling people to buy that major stickers and specifically to buy the FaZe sticker. A lot of these vids got 10,000 or so views. Clearly though, in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really do much to how much people invested. Secondly though, what we've seen in this video sort of suggests that the amount that people invest into FaZe at London stickers is partly going to depend on how they view the Boston stickers. The problem though is that Boston is somewhere at the midpoint in between being seen as a dud and being seen as a success. Personally, I think the general community perception is more towards the negative end of the spectrum, so overall I think it bodes well for this major stickers. It's more likely that they'll be underinvested in than overinvested in, but it still could go either way. I think it's up in the air and we're going to have to wait and see. Anyway, that's it for me. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe. Otherwise, trust the numbers, not your gut. I'm Heyzeus. Thanks for watching. See ya.